So this is a seated row machine. So unlike when you do it on a cable or a pulley, again, this has the single arm mechanism. So you can focus solely on one side at a time, or you can still do double. But the only thing is, because it's a fixed machine, your angle will go with the angle of the handles, right? So you can see on this one that they kind of go like this. So your angles, even though you're still trying to keep your elbows in, are going to travel in this way. If you were doing it wide, it's still going that way. You can't do this as much. You do it to the best you can and you're still getting that engagement. But on a fixed machine, you just have to work your angles to where you can feel it. So there's a difference between cable. It's really free flowing with your body, whereas here it's really quite, you got to work with the machine, okay? And same thing with the seating. So this is where I need it to be. You don't want to be too low. This is really just to be a gauge of having your torso slightly forward. So it's really just touching, like you don't want to be like squashed against it, you just want to be touching it, okay? So you climb on it, a bit like a horse. You can or cannot, it's up to you if you want to hold to find your stability when you're doing a single arm anyway. So when you're doing a single arm, find that position that works for you, because once your shoulder's down, you want your arm to be long, straight, be able to keep your shoulder down. My chest touching, or my abs touching here. And then what I'm going to do is a single arm, I'm going to control it and guide it in, and I'm actually going to keep my eye on it, like watching the blind spot. Because I want to see and make sure that my shoulder stays back. Because what most people do is they start to curl in because they're trying to get more range here. Whereas you'll get more engagement and contraction if you just keep it in this position. Okay, so breathe in, guide it, stretch it, and then squeeze it back like that. So really nice and close, breathe in and breathe out. Now the difference when you're doing it with two handles is obviously with a single you can get really in there. You almost get some serratus anterior in there, some obliques, but with a double hand, you're restricted to this motion. So, same position, stick your kind of bum out a little bit, lean, and shoulders down, squeeze. Breathe in, allow yourself to feel the stretch in your lats, and then breathe out, squeeze. But the focus is keeping your shoulders down and back so you can get as much contraction through your lats as possible.